Here's Bedard with the bump, put the puck in behind. Doc in as well as he's drilled on the end boards by Zadorov, but the Hawks get a shot. Score! Connor Bedard, his first of the season, a rocket, and it's tied to 1. On it. Here's Bertuzzi. Bedard goes to the front of the goal. Teravainen. Nazar scores, and off Bedard on the power play, and it's all tied up at 2.
Goes out, the Hawks get into the offensive zone, and the shot goes off the...
Great look for Bedard. Puck slides across the line, kept alive momentarily by Burakovsky, but he couldn't keep it in. McKayev with the steal, all Hawks right now. Works it back of the line, tried to feed it through. Bedard's in front, they score! Bedard with the tip in, and the Hawks make it 1-0.
Forsberg, the goalie's stick. As you can see, that pass doesn't go over Doughty, and now it's on the stick, but watch the way it gets pushed in off the post and the right side.
Nazar with the puck. Burakovsky switches with Teravainen on this top unit, so he's out there now with control. Across here, Bedard with a shot. He scores! What a shot by Connor Bedard! It's a power play goal, and it's 3-0 Hawks.
Who's got a good feel to his game, but it's a face-off win by Frank Nazar. That's the key. Then you go D to the winger to the far side, and now Frank Nazar's got it here. Back to the point again, and watch the way Burakovsky doesn't stay stagnant, he moves, and this is a thing of beauty.
Steered in, offside, Stützle early. Hawks with control, chance to bring it out. Connor Bedard. Skates the puck in, Bedard with a shot, he scores! Connor Bedard! Coast to coast, puts it in, second of the night, 4-0 Hawks.
Keep the play running, and you see Bedard gets it from his own hash marks, and he dances up the ice, coast to coast like butter on toast right there, and somehow, in a 1-on-5, is able to bring it back, and he fires it through Zub's legs, right here. I thought Cousins was going to be able to get to him. The advantage there. Everyone on Ottawa got reaching, and he...
Face off of the offensive zone for the Hawks. There's a shot there. Oh, he scores a hat-trick goal for Connor Bedard. And here come the Hats.
After the pregame warm-up, so me and my boys talked a little bit how to score goals, and yeah, it worked out.
Well, a good face-off win there by young Ryan Green, clean, and you can see the way Connor lays up over top, used the defenseman as a screen, and a perfect shot. So was it Theo or was it Oliver, of your two sons, that told him how to fire this shot?
It wasn't me, that's for sure. I don't know, maybe he scored 20 goals in 900 games or whatever it was.
Well, you actually had 25 goals.
Oh, way better, way better.
You're clearly the good...
Shadowed by Bedard, gets the puck to Pettersson, who wrists one in on Knight, who thought about it. Gets the puck to center to Bedard, he's got an empty net, and he's going to have his first goal in Vancouver. Connor Bedard able to get it into the net on the backhand. And he ices it here to make it 5-2 in the final minute.
Goaltender thought about trying to hit the net. Didn't think he got enough on it, but Bedard was sneaking behind things. You're not really going to catch him, especially with an empty net. And
for Calgary, but down 3 with just over 2 minutes to go. Ross turned it over. Bedard in alone. Deeks scores. 4-point night for Bedard, and he'll ice this one. Hawks up 4-0.
he's going to surprise Morgan Frost. Frost is so clever with the puck, but Bedard's having none of it. Strips it off Frost, and watch this move. Incredible hands as he goes.
Able to knock down Bedard, who gets it back from Teravainen, but Nazar a late scratch. So Sam Lafferty comes in for him for Chicago. Here's Bedard, took the shot, he scores! Oh, what a rifle. His point streak continues to 8 games for Connor Bedard. 16 points. What a rifle that was, his 9th goal of the season on his 51st shot.
Shooters like Bedard need to shoot the puck right up there there is not much a goaltender can do. They're down. We get the right angle. I'm going to show you the hole. I mean, there it is. It's right up there, the top corner. I mean, and if you can hit it.
Bedard for Green across. Oh, what a save by Markstrom on Teravainen. Now Bertuzzi for Bedard across, holding Teravainen. Bedard scores! Goals in 4 in a row for Connor Bedard, and he breaks the ice in Chicago tonight.
What a sequence of events. This time, Bedard's looking for Bertuzzi in front. Eventually, they get Markstrom absolutely flying all over. The seam passes, the save. And then Markstrom can't find his positioning after that. Eventually, this is the look. Bertuzzi finds Bedard. And look at Markstrom up there all over.
Steal it in the Hawk zone onto Sharangovich. Looking out in front where Klapka was located. Now bouncing puck, Flames have to be careful. Bedard streaking, and he scores! Another strange one, and the Hawks go up 2-0.
The young defenseman, Sam Rinzel, right here makes a great play defensively, then just chips the puck out. Watch Dustin Wolf. He tries to play it, he fans on it, and then Bedard sticks with it. Unfortunately for Dusty Wolf, he just felt the pressure.
Green, cross ice, Bedard shoots, scores! Sniper shot from Bedard, his second of the game. 3-2 Hawks.
Right through the neutral zone. Burakovsky gets it to Green. Watch this play. Jeff Blashill said that kid, he can open things up with his vision. Maybe not the fastest guy, Green, but just fantastic vision. Opens everything up for his line mates. He feeds Bedard. And he scores his second of the night. Man, did he rip that.
Blue stick. Coronado nearly had it in the corner. Hawks can't get it out. Flames keep it in. Bedard, long attempt at the empty net. Bedard, hat trick, scores! And the Hats will hit the ice at the United Center. Second career hat trick.
Well, they were trying to do their best to get Bedard out there, and I don't blame them. Reward your players. They're sitting on 2 goals. Make sure every opportunity you can, unless they're dog tired, to get them out there with an empty net, to give them that.
And you played so well against the top team in the league.
I think that, especially after the Buffalo game and then going into that game, knowing it's not a measuring stick game, but just that we had to be at our best, and we found our best, and it wasn't good enough. So what a play. What a play.
The captain shows up, and Bedard puts him on the board. And we are tied at 1.
Take us through this. You want to do it?
Yeah, I mean, I just loved our breakout, to be honest with you. We had great support, and then, you know, you drive the net, you go to the net, and great play over to kind of spread them out and widen them out, and awesome job by Betsy to continue to go to the net. And, you know, Bert's so good about finding that extra man, and what a beautiful play for sure.
Boy, Sam Rinzel has so much offensive game. What a silky pass that was to Bedard.
There for Billy Husso to catch.
Rinzel with a shot pass saved by Husso. Fired up the right leg. Comes back in front. They score! The giveaway! It's Bedard! And he gives the Hawks a 4-3 lead.
What a move! What hands! 10 minutes to go. The shot, the save, and it looked like Killorn and the Ducks were able to go the other way. They were not. And that turnover right on the tape. Bedard looks like he's, oh my goodness. Some quick hands right there. A little razzle-dazzle. Forehand, backhand, forehand. And thanks for coming. Husso's got no chance.
Able to fish it free, and the Ducks get it out. Pass cross ice. Beckett Seneca down the wing. Turned over, Bedard. Empty net. Hey! He scores! From his own blue line. Connor Bedard's 4th point, and he has a few words for the Ducks bench.
Right in the middle of the ice. And Seneca tries to spin and turn. Good coverage by the Hawks. And Bedard puts it right in the middle of the ice. And yes, he did look great at the Anaheim Duck bench. You know, he and McTavish on that face.
Then has undergone radiation, chemo, multiple surgeries, and he was here dropping the puck.
Los Angeles Red Wings, number 6.
Great
Joe
moment out on
2 minutes.
the Blackhawks. Put the puck in the net and stumbling over Kemper and putting it in is Bedard, and it's 1-0 on the power play goal for Chicago.
But they go to work here right away on the power play. You know, something the Kings could take a page out of this book, some down-low play on the power play. And watch Bedard just sneaks in from that bumper position with perfect timing, gets his stick open.
Any young players as the Chicago Blackhawks have, you know, defensive side of the game is tough, but they've been very on point here tonight.
Burakovsky to the front for Bedard, and he scores! 19th of the season for Connor Bedard.
Their ability to gain speed in the neutral zone. They haven't been checked well enough by the Rangers. And watch Bedard come right down the middle, stick on the ice against the best defenseman of the Rangers in Gavrikov, who gets puck watching. Bedard gets his stick down and able to chip that right into the top corner. And Chicago regains after getting a goal.
Tang back in. Pass across, knocked down. The Hawks are going to have some numbers here as Bedard's got Nazar with him. Connor Bedard drags it. He'll shoot, scores. Connor Bedard with a lethal release goes top shelf.
Behind the net to Nazar. He was checked by Provorov, and it's out to center ice. 15 seconds left of the period. Bertuzzi back the other way. Down the wing, looks in front. Stops. Tyler Bertuzzi. Good pass back. Here's Vlasic with a shot. Blocked by Jenner. Another shot. Loose puck in front. They score! Connor Bedard ties it up. 2.7 seconds left, and it's all even in the first.
In the neutral zone, and that allowed the Hawks to get in. And Vlasic knows the time on the clock because the second shot was quick. He knows it's ticking down. And the first one gets blocked, and that was a heck of a block by the Columbus Blue Jackets forward. But
Grizzly quarterbacking now, back at the point. Here's Teravainen. Matt Grizzly. Teuvo Teravainen. Bertuzzi. In front, Teravainen. Bedard scores! Connor Bedard on the power play, and the Hawks make it 1-0.
time it didn't work because Ferraro made the good play by blocking the pass. This time it does. And again, handling the puck by Bertuzzi. Waits, and then he finds the open man. There's the wait and the hesitation. Gets it perfectly over to Teravainen, who makes a brilliant pass to Bedard, and this puck was on end.
You see the numbers on your screen right there. The Avs have dipped to third of the NHL on the kill. And there's another power play goal, Connor Bedard. As Chicago on the board early, his 25th of the season, top shelf, and it's a 1-0 score in favor of the Blackhawks.
Bedard's tape Riker from Bertuzzi, the release. It's on the tape, it's off, and Blackwood
shoots it in. Nazar shoved by Myers, kept to the outside. Teravainen, the 6-on-5 set back up. Shot, score! Connor Bedard, a wrister with eyes from the blue line. A 6-on-5 goal to tie the game with $1:20 left.
The Stars have surrendered the equalizer with the opposition's goalie on the bench, and this time this is as visually inconvenienced as a goaltender can be. Players moving into essentially the I formation. Bedard crabs across the blue line. He can see the window, and that one might have rattled in off of the leg of Tyler Myers off to the side of the net. Staring at it, you did, right off the outside of the left knee and into the twine, and they've leveled the game.
Retreats to the boards. Keller dropped off. Gunter watched by Lardis. Passes over just off the bench to Smolch with a backhand pass.
What a save
by Spencer Knight, and the Hawks break out. Connor Bedard carries in. He'll drop it off. Lardis feeds it over. Vlasic off the post. Bedard scores on the rebound. Connor Bedard wins it in overtime, and the Hawks go 4-0. against the Mammoth. What a finish. 3-2 your final.
Oh, look down at the other end, though. Did Spencer Knight come up with some gems? And Connor Bedard at the end of a 1:33 shift cashes in with this shot that goes off the pipe. Here's Spencer Knight. Beautiful right pad save right there as Bedard takes his man right to the net, and that was Schmaltz. Then Bedard stays on the ice, drops it back to Lardis. Lardis to Vlasic. Vlasic's shot handcuffs the goalie off the post, and with all the shots and all the chances that Connor Bedard has had that goaltenders have made saves or hitting the knob of the stick or hitting the post, this one comes right to him, and he's got some time to jam it home. A goal and 1 assist for Bedard in this hockey game.
Third career overtime. Bedard lifts it off, can't get a shot away. Bedard recovers the puck to the slot. There's a chance by Burakovsky and a good save by Soros. That's a third good look for Burakovsky in the last few shifts.
Yep, going to that stick side again. And a great response.
Here comes Bedard, all alone, right in, scores! A beauty by Connor Bedard, and the Hawks on top 2-1.
Now that's the way you finish the breakaway. Holy jumping. Looks like he was going forehand to the backhand. And here, this is the way you disguise it. Thanks for coming. Saros had no choice but to follow where the puck was going. He's got it on a string, and he goes back to the forehand and finish this sucker off with a brilliant move.
Has the puck with Damasco. Down behind the net, out of the reach of Ristolainen. Crevier. Back behind the net. Rondell spins it in front. The shot, and they score. Bedard. What a pass from Rondell in his second NHL game, his second NHL assist. Bedard finishes it off, and the Hawks are back in the game. It's 3-1.
NHL game just came over from Sweden. I'm not sure if this pass was intended for Bedard. I would like to think that it was more intended for Green, who was right in front. I think it rolls off his stick. But either way, I mean, it goes right on the tape for Bedard, who's coming down the weak side, and a great finish for Bedard. Gets the Blackhawks back in this game. We talked about Ersson and some of the saves he was able to make early.